Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be taking a look at everything you need to know about the unreleased vehicles in the Gunrunning update. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the Gunrunning DLC. I want to let you guys know that I'm working hard with my team to bring you guys some up-to-date videos on all the clothing, the weapons, the vehicles, the MOC, the bunkers, and so much more. As you know, I am at E3 right now checking out some other brand new games, but what we're going to be looking at today is everything you need to know about the unreleased vehicles. There's a lot of tunables and drip-fed cars in this update. We're going to be talking about the prices, what they look like, what they are in real life, and so much more. So let's not waste any more time and let's jump straight into it. The first vehicle we're going to be looking at today is the Cheetah Classic. Oh my gosh, this is a vehicle that was very highly requested when Rockstar announced they were going to be bringing back some classic vehicles. Unfortunately, it was not added with the Infernus and Turismo, but this is amazing. The Cheetah has finally returned from GTA Vice City and San Andreas. This is so awesome. So this is what it looks like in the file. This is, of course, courtesy of Foxy Snaps, and we can also see what it looks like on the Legendary Motorsports as well. So it's going to be a Legendary Motorsports vehicle. Again, the images are a little bit small right now, but these vehicles are absolutely amazing. And you can best be sure that when I get back, we're going to be having a ton of fun with these cars, just doing so much, customizing them, doing so much more. So that right there is the Cheetah Classic. Now, if you're unaware about what vehicle this is based off of, it's based off of the Ferrari Testarossa. It's a mid-80s version. A lot of people think it's based off of the 512, which I think is pretty awesome. This vehicle is absolutely beautiful, and we also know the price of this vehicle too, and it's actually not going to be that expensive. $865,000 right now is the price of this vehicle. So that is not all that bad at all. Very, very cool. That is our first one today, and that is the Cheetah Classic. The second vehicle we're looking at today is going to be a brand new supercar, and that is the XA21. Check out this menacing looking beast in the files right here. Once again, just an absolutely crazy looking hypercar right there. And this is what it looks like on the Legendary Motorsports site. So it's going to be a new Ocelot supercar, which that is pretty cool. Check out the interior right there. Check out the crazy design of this vehicle. I really hope it has a ton of customization too, because that looks absolutely awesome. I think this is going to be the second Ocelot supercar because we have the Penetrator as well. Now, in case you're wondering what this vehicle is based off of in real life, it's based off of the Jaguar CX-75 concept, which I'll show you guys some images right here. And this vehicle looks so stunning in real life. Now, it has a retractable spoiler too, so I wonder if that is going to be a feature of this vehicle. Again, I think that is pretty awesome, and that is the second of the drip feed tunable cars that we're going to be receiving. And the last thing I need to tell you guys about the XA21 is its price tag. It's actually the most expensive of the drip fed cars, coming in at a price tag of $2.375 million. So I wonder if the performance of this vehicle will warrant its steep price. I guess we really just will have to wait and find out, but that right there is the XA21. The third vehicle looks to be another hypercar, supercar that we're going to be getting, and this is the Debauchee Vagner. So what an interesting name, but you can see this is what it is right here. Pretty crazy looking design. This is one of the more like bold and menacing looking of the supercars that I think Rockstar have decided to add into the game. And then this is what it looks like in the files right here. You can see a little bit of the interior with the Debauchee logo. You can also see what it looks like on the outside. It has that massive front splitter on there and diffuser, which just looks super crazy. So that is the new Debauchee Vagner supercar. I don't think we have a Debauchee supercar in the game, which is actually pretty cool. Now, in case you're wondering what this crazy looking car is based off of, it's actually based off of Aston Martin's newest hypercar concept that they actually only just announced recently this year. So that's incredibly exciting, and I even put a tweet about this when it first was announced. Like, how cool would this be if it was added in online? So that is amazing. This is Aston Martin's new hypercar, the Valkyrie. And if you're curious about the price of the Vagner, don't worry. It's actually not all that expensive, coming in at only $1.5 $2.35 million as the price tag for this supercar. So not terribly expensive when you compare it to some of the other vehicles that we already have in the game. Our next vehicle on the list might be my favorite, and that is the Terreiro. So the Terreiro is, in my opinion, just a better version of the Infernus Classic, because that's exactly what it is. It's the Infernus, but from GTA Vice City. So we have the Infernus Classic in the game right now, which is the Diablo from San Andreas, but this one is based off of the Lamborghini Countach from GTA Vice City. And I'll tell you guys, I couldn't be more excited about this. The Countach was one of my favorite vehicles in Vice City to drive around. This is what it looks like in the Legendary Motorsports site, so that is going to be incredibly cool. You know, the Vice City vibes and memories are really starting to come back pretty strong right now, so I am very excited about this vehicle. I hope that most people don't like dismiss this vehicle immediately, especially because we've already had a similar version, and its price tag isn't terrible either. The Terreiro comes in at $998,000, which once again isn't all that bad when you compare it to some of the other vehicles. Okay, moving on, and up next we're going to talk about the vehicles on the Warstock website. And up next we've got the Ardent. So the Ardent is actually based off of the Lotus Esprit. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. And the reason this is a Warstock vehicle is because this is going to be armed. So it's going to be very similar to the Ruiner 2000. It has dual pop-up machine guns that will mow down survivors. You can apparently open champagne inside, which is pretty cool. And there is a lot to this vehicle. I'm going to show you guys some more things that you can do. You can see in the files here, weapon 1A, weapon 1B. Now, I wonder if, like, this car, as it's been used in movies, like in James Bond, we'll be able to go underwater. I highly doubt it, but this is still pretty awesome that this vehicle is kind of going to be like a Ruiner 2000 clone. So this one will be pretty cool, and this is what it looks like on the in-game files as well. Now, I don't believe this vehicle is going to be all that powerful, as the price is only $1.15 million. When you compare that to the Ruiner 2000, which I believe was like $5.7 million, something along those lines. So there's a huge price difference right there. So I would imagine the only weaponry is going to be like the pop-up machine guns, making it pretty similar in terms of the damage it can do to like the JB700. But this car still looks amazing, and I really do like the vibe. It's also an Ocelot vehicle too, so that's pretty interesting. That is the Ocelot Ardent. And the final vehicle we've got today is the Night Shark, which is basically the mini Insurgent. So this is the vehicle that we saw in the trailer just a little bit. So that one is pretty awesome. And if you watch one of my previous videos, you would know that that was based off of the Combat T90. This vehicle looks awesome. Like I said, it's literally a mini Insurgent. I imagine it would be a little bit quicker, but I have obviously a little bit less bullet resistance. And the price tag for this one is not that bad either. It's only $1.245 million. So far from what I've seen in this update, nothing has been all that terribly expensive. So I'm really happy that there isn't a super expensive vehicle out there, other than maybe the XA21, which is $2.3 million. Now, there's also two other vehicles that are pretty interesting that are not in the game right now, or you can't buy them on a website. One of them is an Insurgent that actually has a tow hook on the back. Now, because I am not home to play the missions, I don't know if this is a mission exclusive vehicle or if this is going to be a drip-fed one. And the same thing can be said about the Technical. There's a version of the Technical with a tow hook on it, and I'm not sure what entirely that is used for. I would imagine to tow one of the anti-aircraft trailers, but I'm not sure if, like the destroyed version of the Ruiner 2000, that's only going to be available in a select mission, or if it'll be eventually able to be purchased sometime in free mode. And in case you were curious of the release order, as far as the Legendary Motorsports vehicles go, the order is going to go Vagner, the Cheetah Classic, the Terreiro, and then last but not least, the XA21. So we're getting the Debauchee Hypercar first, the Cheetah Classic second, the Countach third, and then the brand new Ocelot Supercar last. And as far as the Warstock vehicles go, we're getting the Night Shark first and then the Ardent second. Now, we don't know which one is going to be coming first because these drip-fed cars are split between different websites. It's hard to tell which one will be released, so these could be intermixed, but at a minimum, we know that the last two will be the XA21 and the Ardent, and the first two will be the Vagner and the Night Shark. And thanks to my friend Alex or Shotz, he's actually gotten the vehicles already in the game and has started driving them around. And he has been kind enough to let me show some of that footage right now. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. You should totally check it out. He's got all 6 vehicles, driving them around, having a really good time. And honestly, I really can't tell which one is my favorite vehicle. Like I said, he's got all 6. He's got the Ardent, the Cheetah Classic, the Night Shark, the Terreiro, which I'm actually going to have a difficult time not calling the Terreiro from the Fast and Furious based off of Dom, the Vagner, and then the XA21, which we now know actually has that really cool retractable dynamic spoiler. So that's another new thing that we've learned from this gameplay. So this is incredibly cool. I am so excited for these vehicles, and the reason I'm excited for them is because every single one that Rockstar has in the game right now, which I'll do a video on that hopefully a little bit later, they're all the militarized ones. So they're like the Rocket Bike and the Armored Tampa. So all the normal vehicles Rockstar made drip-fed content, or ones that are going to be released via the tunables. So I know that that's going to have a lot of people interested, because at least with import-export, we had a couple of regular vehicles outside of the special ones. With this one, it seems like it's just the weaponized vehicles, the MOC, and that's it. So if you're itching for regular vehicles, well, you're just going to have to wait for the tunables content, because it does look at least as if that's going to be coming soon. But anyways, this is some pretty awesome footage of these brand new vehicles in action. Again, if you want to check out the full video, check out Alex or Shotz in the description. I'll leave a link down there. But really, that's all the information I have for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. These are some amazing vehicles that look to be coming soon in Grand Theft Auto Online over the next couple weeks and over the next couple months. Let me know in the comment section down below which one you are most excited for. Is it one of the classic vehicles, or is it one of the new modern hyper or supercars? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comment section down below. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.